I'm Ryan F9 and... Where's that rattle coming from? Okay. Hello, I'm Ryan F9. Where the f*** is that coming from? Max, we got a, just a wee little audio hiccup. Do you mind if I come shoot that glam flyby instead?
Copy that. Give me a few to get set up.
Oh! Wait.
I have two problems with motorcycle keychains. The first I take personally, since I once disassembled my entire radiator to hunt a rattle that turned out to be the keyring. And second, I don't like keys cracking the paint around my ignition.
This Silverwing has been babied, except for the headstock, which shows more divots than a charity golf tournament for the blind.
I couldn't find a solution beyond removing the one key every time it's needed, and that doesn't strictly seem necessary.
If anywhere, running a single key makes sense in cars, where the dangling weight of a keyring could actually be said to torque on the tumbler. Well, I'd explain further, but anyone driving one of these padded cells deserves whatever insanity befalls them. On most sane vehicles, the lock descends vertically, leaving your keys to rest on the triple clamp, so it's no problem, except for the damage.
Our first stab at a solution was this Swiss Army thing. It smothers the rattle and protects my paintwork, but causes a bigger problem.
Because the keys are skewered on this through axle, you can't really grip any one to turn it. Instead, I end up torquing the entire set.
That puts strain on the axle itself, which will work itself loose and jettison all your keys.
A massive consequence to solve a very minor annoyance. Which is how most of my projects start out. So we 3D printed this magnetic keywrap thingy. It also quiets the rattle, it also protects my paint, but to be honest, it looks like shit.
Also, I need two hands to open and close the thing, which is as annoying as the original issue. But at least now we're breaking even.
Another consideration is that this only holds about 3 keys. That'd be okay for someone who owns 3 motorcycles and has 0 other claims on life. But I have a family, I have a home, I have 6, 7, 8 keys.
So we tried this leather snap wrap. Full grain cowhide has memory, so after the first week you can easily snap it back with one hand. It definitely protects my paint, and it definitely doesn't look like the art project of a 14-year-old with some pirated CAD software.
Hey! Our only headache came a month later. As the leather breaks in, it recreates room to rattle.
So I snagged these rubber O-rings from my collection. Now there's blissful silence whether I have 3 keys or 8. Just add buffers to get a snug fit. Only at this point do we have something worthy of a true F9 emblem.
Thus, we solve a very small problem. A non-existent problem for some, but for me personally, a profound one. See, I want to grow this channel. I want to travel to more remote places. I want to cover mountain bikes and boats and snowmobiles and everything fun. And the normal way for a channel to raise capital is by selling merch. To the uninitiated, merch is otherwise known as prospective garbage. You could buy a shirt like the shirts you already own because it says F9 on it, but I fear your life would be a little bit worse than if you just saved that money and kept wearing the functionally identical garments we all already own. So I refuse to sell products that don't do anything. And hence the F9 neck gaiter, which is perennially out of stock because we suck at this game, and hence the F9 keywrap, which is currently in stock, but no promises.
We also refuse to use indentured elf labor, so these are hand-worked by our friends at Ox and Pine in Texas, a company that just does leather belts, wallets. They've spent the last decade crafting personalized leather goods and pride themselves on a careful quality control that enables their lifetime guarantee. Leather without either surface removed provides a fibrous, cuddly blanket for your keys, And its natural exterior will form a patina unique to your set, your pocket, and your headstock. It's bespoke in a beefy kind of way.
So that's how and why we solved the nearly non-existent problem of motorcycle keychains. And click the link below if you have $29 and think that this might improve your life. Otherwise, please don't. We all buy enough garbage and waiting this time of year.
Copy that. FortNine.ca.